Patricia, may I have a word?
What is it, Olivia?
You've been slacking off a lot just because Nathan is on an overseas business trip, haven't you?
I don't mean to be lazy.
No, your way of doing things seems as if you are underestimating your duty as a wife.
I don't think so.
You're older than Nathan, and can't you even understand that much?
I'm sorry, but what do you mean?
You're older. You should work with more care. Are you just getting old for nothing?
It's terrible to say that I'm getting old for nothing.
For Nathan's sake, you should be more firm. Why do you think Nathan's working so hard, even going abroad for business? You should be able to take care of him more.
I understand, Olivia. I will work harder.
You've really been neglecting the house too much lately. You should clean the house more before Nathan comes home.
I don't mean to be so slack, but you don't seem to be satisfied.
There's no way I'll be satisfied. You're older than him, so you should have more experience, but you're acting like a teenager.
Even though I have experience, I can't quite meet your expectations.
Isn't it your job to make an effort to meet the expectations? You're not getting old for nothing, so you should be more reliable.
Yes, Olivia, I will make more effort from now on.
Effort alone is not enough. Make sure that when Nathan comes home, you will be able to provide him with the proper care and food.
Of course, I intend to.
That's not good enough. Make sure you do it. Have you ever thought about how embarrassed Nathan is because you are older than him?
That's not true.
So, you have to make sure you can take care of Nathan, for the sake of our family too.
I understand, Olivia.
You are not a good cook or cleaner at all. You can't face your family in this condition.
I'm trying to work on that, but I'm still not good enough for you.
You are older than Nathan, so you need to be more reliable.
Yes, I understand.
Your lack of effort makes Nathan sick of coming home, too.
Oh, no.
If you can't do your job as a housewife properly, then why did Nathan marry you? Take it more seriously.
Yes, I will work harder and more seriously from now on.
If you slack off, I will have to do something about it. Don't forget that you're always being watched.
Understood, Olivia.
Hey, what can you do right? You don't understand what I'm saying at all. I really hate you for being old for nothing.
Olivia, what's wrong?
What's wrong? You said you couldn't reserve a restaurant to host the local Women's Association meeting. What are you doing? I can't believe it. How could you not do something so important?
I'm sorry, Olivia. The place is so popular, they can't take reservations until 3 months in advance. I've called several times, but the place is always busy.
This is why I hate you. You're really useless.
Excuse me?
You're still young. Isn't there some kind of backup? An app? Kids these days have all kinds of tricks to get reservations. I don't know, but I'm sure you could have done that without a problem. You lack that flexibility. You're a useless 42-year-old woman. You're completely useless. You're too slow at everything.
I think age has nothing to do with it.
It does. A wife 12 years older than Nathan is really of no use to me. I still don't approve of you, you know? I guess just because you're older doesn't mean you can do everything.
Really?
Of course not. I can't believe it. I doubt you could have a baby, and maybe you were just trying to flirt with Nathan to get him into the mood to marry him. I would have preferred a younger, more beautiful, brag-worthy wife. This is too sad for Nathan.
You're right. I'm sorry for being older. I'm really sorry. But I'm trying my best in my own way.
If you know that, then make an effort to raise your value in other areas. Show more effort, not just in terms of age.
What do you mean?
I'm telling you to be useful to us. And yet, if you can't make a single reservation, you can't do anything, then what's the point? You're just getting older and wasting your time. You are so pathetic. You should be smarter and more creative.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not young, but things are going well with Nathan and we support each other in life.
Huh, you're a real meek woman. Just indulging in such fantasies won't solve anything. Nathan must be regretting it. Poor Nathan. I can't even imagine how much stress he must be going through.
Olivia, that's a bit terrible.
Anyway, this local women's association meeting is an important event for us. I'm the organizer this time, so I gave you the biggest chance to prove you're somehow useful. You should be more grateful and do it properly.
Okay, let's find another place. I'll do my best to find another one.
Of course. It has to be a place with 5 stars. That's common sense. Use your head a little.
No, there is no such place. On the contrary, it would be too suspicious. Anyway, I'll try my best.
If you embarrass me with the restaurant, I will never forgive you. To protect my honor, do it properly.
Yes, I will do my best. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
Hey, get ready for dinner this Christmas. It's the one day a year when the family gets together for fun, so make sure it's a gorgeous menu. Of course, make the homemade sweets. Make us smile with your cooking.
Huh? I'm going to prepare Christmas dinner all by myself?
Yes, you are. You have complaints?
No, I'm not complaining, but I'm not sure.
Huh? What are you talking about? I've always told you to make an effort to do all the household chores, haven't I? Of course, that includes cooking.
Yes.
And clean the whole house. Our bathroom, toilet, kitchen fan, all the windows in the house.
Well, I can't do all of that because I have to work the day before. I can at least prepare dinner for the day of the event, but...
Damn, what kind of useless wife are you? Come over to my place after work and clean up afterwards. And of course, you'll make everything for dinner.
Everything by myself?
Of course. I won't forgive you if you cut corners. I want to make sure that everyone in the family is satisfied.
It's not easy for me to make everything by myself, so I'll have to combine it with something I buy. Would that be okay?
You're really getting old, aren't you? You've gotten cocky to be able to say such a thing so openly. In my family, it's been a rule for generations that Christmas dinner is homemade. I won't allow anything from a store.
I see.
You're old enough to make a good dinner, right?
I've never made those kinds of food. I buy them pre-made.
Really? That shows where you grew up. You are more and more unworthy to be the wife of a decent family like ours.
I understand. I'll do my best.
Use first-rate ingredients. Don't use cheap stuff.
But, Olivia, can you tell me exactly what first-rate ingredients I should use?
You don't even know? That's really pathetic. For example, you can order from the famous market or something that you can only get at high-end supermarkets.
I see, but isn't that too much to ask for in terms of budget?
Budget has nothing to do with it. Nathan earns a lot of money, so that much luxury is allowed. Above all, it's your role to serve your family.
I understand. But it's really hard for me to do everything by myself, so can you help me? Of course, I'll be the main cook.
Why should I help you? You're really useless. I thought you would be more dependable since you are older. I will never forgive you if you let Nathan help you.
Of course I will not. However, it might take some time, so could you please let me off the hook a little? I would be most happy if you could help me.
Impossible. This is your job.
I understand that, but I need a little time to make it perfect. I'm sure you would understand.
I don't want to hear your excuses. Anyway, you do all the work. Finish it at the level we expect. That's what a wife is supposed to do.
Olivia, what does this mean? As I was told, I went shopping. The Christmas store was very crowded and I was a little late. My apologies, but I can't get into the house.
Did you buy a case of beer?
Yes, I did.
Then leave it at the door. Good night.
What?
Just go home, and while you're at it, clean the doghouse in the yard and take the dog for a walk.
What do you mean? I just came to say hello to you all. You said you needed more drinks, so I just went to the store to buy some. Nathan is still there too.
Nathan started drinking as soon as he arrived and got drunk and fell asleep while you went shopping. He must have a lot of problems at home. He seemed to be under a lot of stress. I feel sorry for him. I'm really worried about him.
I think it was because he had to work late last night and stayed up until this morning. Maybe that's why he was tired.
Don't be defiant. I don't want to hear your excuses. Anyway, I'll leave Nathan like this and you go home.
Are you serious? Even if I'm told to go home, do you really don't need me?
My husband couldn't return this year, and I'm inviting some members of the Neighborhood Women's Association. The only other family member is Nathan. There is no reason for you to be here.
I'm not part of your family? I thought I was here as a member of your family.
You're not. I can't show such a stained and wrinkled used woman to the Women's Association. I can't bring shame to the house. But anyway, you made dinner just like I said, right?
Yes, I don't know if you like it, but I did my best to make it.
I heard you had Nathan help you. That's not what you promised. You said you would do it by yourself.
When I was making it since yesterday morning, Nathan volunteered to do it. I didn't ask him to do it.
Don't you know the saying, men are not allowed in the kitchen? Don't make my tired son do that.
I'm sorry. Nathan insisted on helping me.
What a wife you are. You're really useless. Enough already. Hurry up and go take the dog for a walk. Make sure you wear a mask and a hat.
Why are you in such a hurry?
Because I don't want the neighbors to see you. If they find out you're my daughter-in-law, they'll think of my son who can only get a useless wife, and they'll feel sorry for Nathan.
A useless wife? I'm trying my best in my own way.
There's a reason why you couldn't get married until you're 42 years old. Since Nathan married you, you should at least be useful. That's right. You're not my daughter-in-law. You're a servant. You're supposed to do all the chores around the house.
Terrible. I understand. If that's my duty, I'll do my best. But Olivia, is that really going to make your family happy?
You don't know anything about family happiness. We decide. All you have to do is obey.
Yes, but I also want to work together with Nathan as a family.
We don't need your effort. Just do as we say, and that's all you need to do. Hey, what's going on? Why do I have to be nagged by my son? I can't believe this. Are you harassing me?
What?
He's getting super mad at me for sending you home. What did you say to him?
I just told him the truth. There's no reason for me to hide anything. Olivia, you told Nathan that I left voluntarily.
It's the same thing. So don't worry about it so much.
It's quite different. How dare you ignore my position and feelings and put your own convenience first?
Anyway, guess what? My husband is coming back from Japan next month. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm so happy that I can't wait to see him.
Don't change the subject. But I am also happy that he's coming back from Japan.
And it's been a long time since we've seen each other again. I'd like to have a welcome home party with everyone at his favorite restaurant. I'm sure he'll be surprised, and you'll have to help me.
That's a great idea. I'm sure he would love it.
But they don't take reservations there. You'll have to find your own way to get a good table. And it's really popular right now, so you'll have to get in line before the restaurant opens. If you don't get there early, you won't be able to get a table.
Well, that's a bit difficult.
I know, but you have to do it.
You mean I have to get in line?
Oh my, you got that quick. Yes, you have to get in line. Who else is going to do it?
I'm used to it. I've been in line a few times before, so...
Oh, I see. Well, you can start lining up about 4 hours in advance.
4 hours in advance? I'm going to get in line that early?
That's right. I want a table by the window, his favorite. Only one pair can sit at that table. Be sure to be the first in line.
Why 4 hours in advance? Why do I have to be there so early?
It was on TV the other day. They said that people started lining up 3 hours and 50 minutes before the opening. So, get in line 4 hours in advance.
Okay.
What? You don't like it? Are you complaining after making such a terrible Christmas dinner?
Huh? Was it that bad?
It was super bad. I couldn't even eat it. Even our dog didn't eat it.
What? I heard it was gone when Nathan woke up, so I thought you ate it.
I threw away your home-cooked Christmas food. You are guilty of increasing food waste. You're making a mess in my kitchen.
You threw it out? That's terrible. I worked so hard to make it in my own way.
It's worse to make us eat that grotesque food. That's why I'm going to let you make up for it. It's easy to wait for the store to open. You'll be doing us a favor. My husband has done so much for you. He deserves that much effort.
For his sake. I understand. I'll see what I can do.
It's a table for 4. Let's give a nice welcome-back dinner. We'll celebrate with the whole family. Oh, and don't tell Nathan. I want to surprise him, too.
Yes, I'll do it. I understand.
How do you feel, Patricia? I was really looking forward to this day. It's like a dream come true to have a delicious meal with the whole family. I don't think I need to confirm this. Of course, you're at the front of the line, right?
Yes. It's snowing.
Oh my, it's so elegant to be able to wait while looking at the beautiful snow.
It's absurdly cold, but...
It's snowing, so it must be cold. About 2 more hours, right?
Yes, ma'am.
When you enter the restaurant, tell them you want to be seated. If they let you in without a problem, you can leave. Your part in this is over. Go home, there's nothing more to do. You're a good-for-nothing wife. Stay out and don't bother us.
Huh? Wait a minute. I don't understand why you treat me like that.
Huh? You really don't understand? Or don't you want to understand?
No. I want to see your husband too, and I want to be part of the family.
Then why don't you talk on the phone later?
But it's a table of 4. I thought I would be included.
Me, Nathan, my husband, and the boss of the Women's Association. You're not included.
Are you serious? That's a bit shocking.
Don't tell me you were planning to come. You're so brazen. I can't believe you could think like that. You are out of place in such a fancy restaurant. You should know your place. Handyman, please go home when you're done. You don't need to be there anymore. Then I'll call my husband and Nathan now. I'll let them know you worked hard.
The cold is getting to me even more. Am I not family?
Hey, did you get that table right?
Yes.
Yes, thank goodness. By the way, my husband isn't answering his phone. I wonder why.
Oh, that's...
But that's okay. I'm already here anyway. I'll call him from the restaurant.
Oh, are you at the restaurant?
Yes, I'm in front of the restaurant. Here I go. I'm coming in. Thanks for being a handyman. I'm so happy. What's going on? They wouldn't let me in. You made sure you got that table, didn't you?
Yes, I did. The whole family is safely around the table.
Huh? What do you mean?
Actually, I called your husband while I was waiting.
What?
Because you told me that if I wanted to talk to him, I can call him, right?
Huh?
And I'm actually the type of person who can't do surprises, so I ended up talking on the phone.
What?
I told him that I've been waiting for 4 hours to get into the restaurant, and was told to go home from you.
Oh my God.
I also told him you threw my food away. You didn't even let me in the house on New Year's Day, and you call me a useless wife.
What? You're kidding, right?
Then he said, "I'm sorry," and rushed right over. He said there was no need for me to leave. He let me join the table, and we're about to have dinner.
What? You've got to be kidding me. What are you talking about? It's not right to have a welcome home party for my husband without me.
By the way, I explained the situation to Nathan. He declared that he can't live with you anymore.
You're too cocky. But that's okay. Then you'll be a genuine stranger. That means you and Nathan are divorced, so go home. That seat is mine.
No, it seems it's you who will be a stranger.
Excuse me?
First of all, Nathan chose me. He told me he's going to break off the relationship with you. And your husband said he didn't have confidence in continuing the relationship with you either.
That's a lie.
He was tired of your harsh personality, and Nathan was telling him to talk to you to stop being a wife beater. So your husband was trying to talk things over with you when he came back.
Okay, then we'll talk about it. But no matter what happens, he and I will always be husband and wife.
And now he says he doesn't want to talk about it anymore. I heard that he also made a certain decision.
Don't talk nonsense.
It's not nonsense. I understand. I'll destroy your home.
What?
He's decided to get a divorce.
Oh no!
You made me stand in line for 4 hours in the cold and wouldn't let me eat with you guys. That kind of person is not family.
It's your fault. Why did you tell them that? Are you stupid?
I said that on purpose because I'm not stupid. I don't want to be treated like your servant anymore.
My husband is there, isn't he? Tell him to pick up the phone. I've been calling him all day, but he never answers.
He doesn't want to. And then there's the boss of the Women's Association.
Don't say anything to that person. It would be embarrassing if it becomes a rumor in the Women's Association.
No, she's not here.
Huh?
You know what? I heard you were talking bad about me a lot at the Women's Association, calling me a disgraceful old hag wife. I heard that she is also 12 years older than her husband. So she was offended and called the restaurant to say she didn't want to go there anymore.
No way. If she hates me.
By the way, it seems that about half of the Women's Association are older than their husbands, and everyone is upset.
Oh no. What should I do?
I'd like to have dinner. I've been waiting for 4 hours and I'm starving.
Wait a minute. Then you have one seat open. I'll go.
There's no seat available.
Why not?
There was one more group at a different table just now, and it looked like there weren't enough chairs, so I gave it to them.
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think you're allowed to treat me like this? Now you go home. That seat is mine.
Now I've been told by your husband not to text with you because we're going to eat now, so I'm leaving. And he is going to proceed with the divorce process.
I don't want a divorce. I'm sorry, Patricia. Let's be friends from now on. Patricia, please help me. He handed me divorce papers and told me to leave. What should I do?
Olivia, please calm down. It's his decision, and there's nothing I can do about it.
But, Patricia, he told me that from now on I have to go through a lawyer to proceed with the divorce. I absolutely hate that.
Even if you say so, there's nothing I can do.
It's not too late, so please convince him. Please, if you talk to him with me, he'll understand.
Olivia, please think about what you have done to me. Do you remember how much you have hurt and tormented me?
Of course I remember. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But please don't ruin my life.
Olivia, have you forgotten how badly I've been treated by you and how much I have endured? Even so, I have been devoted to you, but I've reached my limit.
I am truly sorry. I'm sorry for everything I've done, so please help me. If you can convince him, I'm sure we can get back together.
Olivia, it's too late. He has made his decision, and I have no power to overturn it.
But if you don't do this, I'm going to get kicked out. I really don't know where to go or what to do.
I felt the same way. Remember what you did to me? I thought we were family, but you saw me as nothing more than a handyman.
Oh no, please, Patricia, it's ruining my life.
We have nothing more to talk about. He has made his decision, and I have no choice but to follow it.
Patricia, please, don't abandon me. Please help me.
Olivia, please don't forget how much pain you've caused me. Please don't forget that.
I am so sorry, but please help me. I need your help.
I can't do that. Nathan also said that he would break off the relationship with you too.
Oh no. Patricia, please, really, please. Please help me.
After that, Olivia lost her husband and son. She now lives alone in a cheap old apartment in the neighborhood. Olivia's harassment and mistreatment of me became a rumor in the neighborhood. Even the members of the Women's Association have completely hate her. Olivia used to live comfortably on her husband's income, but now that life seems to have come to an end. She had no choice but to start working part-time. She has never learned her lesson, and she still tries to treat the young part-timers with a superior attitude. She has become an antagonist to the young part-timers. She has become isolated at work, and no one takes her seriously. She spends her days at work getting cold stares and being ignored. But even so, I have no sympathy for her. We spend our days free from her influence, and I can laugh heartily. I see my father-in-law regularly, cook for him, and treat him as a real family member.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!